G'day, John. This morning I would like to talk about drawdown control and some technical tips and tricks I've learnt over the years. I had a dream once that I would like to be able to always control drawdown, to run it up to a point and run it down like a rubber band, pulling it back to where it ends. So I've shown many people, anyone can print money. Why is all the emphasis 95% of time on take how many trades, how many pips I can make, but no real person has thought about controlling drawdown, using it like a rubber band, using other people's money, running it up, running it down. So I've been showing in the series live via Power Talk and our program. Looks like our internet's off. Our program on the screen share, which is shown above. I'll have to reconnect that soon. There's something wrong. It's not reconnecting. Okay, but I showed on basically this on the Power chat room and of course in real-time trading in our traders room by John. So live trading. And I showed you the drawdown. I showed people the drawdown on the account that went last month from in just over 2 weeks from 10,000 to about 16,000, 17,000. And for this month, for the first 4 days, we've run it up another 1,402. So 19,000 on a $10,000 demo account, just showing people how to trade, how to print money, how I control and try to teach people how to control drawdown. So that we wanted a drawdown on an account size of around under $300 if we could. It's a very tight target, but I set out and I said I wanted to control the drawdown from yesterday, which is about 220, 240, 250, to around that point there. And really that's trading because, look, even with the bad, terrible mistakes I made yesterday, my granddaughter was here and pulling on my neck, I entered 5 lots on this account. It was a little bit rich, but we often make mistakes. So when you make mistakes, like this was the 5 lots, you quickly get out. So the mistakes that we make, stupid mistakes, are the only thing that stops us from printing money non-stop. And when we make a mistake, here's a mistake I thought was in the dark. My eyesight's not so good. It was 131 profit. I took it, and it was a 131 loss. There are some mistakes here, and I say honest mistakes. We all make mistakes. None of us are perfect. So that if you're printing money and you're using the circle of loss, profit, loss, you can run up to 0.3. Then the damn broker, the broker decides that just as you press the trade, it says waiting while he runs it down and you get a little loss. Or the trade context is busy. We all know that trick, don't we? But overall, the high thing is, I said, if your price is above the above the closing price of yesterday and the opening price of the day, and it's above that, the trend for the day is up, and if it's below that, the trend for the day is down. That's a 95% hit rate, barring mistakes. Okay, so I consider my dream has always been, how do we control drawdown, not let drawdown work against you? After all, the real trading skill is not printing money. It's easy. Look, all the systems in the world. I knew one guy that said, "Oh, we printed I made 2,000 pips today. I made 3,000 the next day." But not many would tell you that the next day they lost all their money. They're not prepared to show you like I am, and a few others like Doji and people like that, and great traders show you actual trading and as you trade. There you are. 18,000. They're not just talking printing money. I printed this, I printed that, made 160 pips, made 300. They just talk. Sure, you can do it. You can make the pips. But are you going to, at the end of the day, pay all your bills and control your drawdown? That's my dream. 95% of my time is spent on practicing drawdown control. Not making trades and making 10 pips, 20 pips, 30 pips. This is, of course, the indicators that I use and the system I use for playing drawdown. So if you want, say you made a loss, and this is one clue. There always is stop trading and just wait for the loss, profit loss, but I like to keep trading. So we said, oh shit, we made a terrible loss. We got to bring that back up and still control our drawdown, don't we? That's the important part. We made the loss, we took the loss quickly. 5 lots on one currency is a lot to be able to control drawdown successfully. You got to use the currencies. And look at this, we're taking all the trades as quick as we can. But if we took off a 0.01 lot, we certainly would take 200 odd pips. It'd take 2,000 pips perhaps to try and get your drawdown back. So we've got to do some one lot, trading exactly the same method I do, trading the hedge, trading the broker spread. The hedge is the currencies. That Power, once again, Power Talk has problems. Okay. So we're trading. So here, look at this. Buy one lot, buy one lot. Yeah? Little trades, little trades. One lot, $28. See, we're gradually, with all this, trying to get back to recovering that stupid bloody mistake. $30. Okay, we stopped trading and went to bed. But also I want you to think, this also controls drawdown if you use it correctly with your hedge. So what's one lot going to do to control your hedge? Count how many of an actual loss. Okay. Try and see how many actual loss. Oh, incidentally, we should go back to that because that is our John's trading room on Skype. Okay. So we're talking about controlling drawdown, and that's the most important thing in any traders. All traders talk making trades, made 50 pips, made 20 pips, made 30 pips. What the hell? You can make 2,000 pips. But that's not trading. Anyone can do that. It's just how your system is, and once you understand it. The real trader, the real point of trading is controlling drawdown. Controlling drawdown using the broker's money. If you see, we opened at 10,000. We had there is like another account. We had 5,000 or 6,000 we could have for drawdown using the broker's money. But we want to control it and bring that drawdown back any time above that, and we want to be able to trade it so that we can control drawdown at every means we know and every means you can learn. I will be trading how to manage drawdown, how to run the drawdown up, and how to run the drawdown down when you want to, like a rubber band. That is trading, not automatic trading, EAs, etc., etc. Pure, simple trading. You can put your take profit loss on manually. You can do limit orders and trade like an automatic if you want. But simply printing money, anybody can do it. Anybody. There's no magic in the whole thing. Anyone can print if they want to. And you've seen it all in my forum on 3MW, on the Forex Factory, and of course on the Brian John's multi-currency trading on the Forex Factory. You've seen plenty of screenshots where I've made hundreds of trades in a day, all money, blah, blah, blah. What the hell is with it? Anybody can make trades and make money. Non-stop hits. Non-stop hits. That's the simple part. The hard part is learning the tricks and tips on how to control drawdown. That will be on my Skype group, Trading Room, demonstrating and showing some ideas, some techniques tricks that I've taught myself over the years. You may know a better way, but I know plenty of traders that have done big trades with 101s types currency and have lost everything because they never learned how to control drawdown, how to have a very acceptable drawdown levels. And when you like to have a drawdown on, say, 10,000 at minus 255, minus 500, or bring it to the level that you want, that is trading. Trading for business, trading for real estate. I have a dream. I'd like to improve on drawdown, not on trading, indicators, properties, etc. They're just tools, toys, tools for a trader. If you had a hit rate of 85% on the trend, just using the close and opening of yesterday, and you knew the current buyers and sellers, the only other thing really important is the strength of the currency system. Not all these indicators and systems and things are toys for us boys to play with. Okay, I hope I've given you some thought. So next week, in our traders room, with all the boys in there, I hope to restart live trading on. Join me. We have some trouble at the moment with the internet, and we'll have to redo it later on. But we don't need the internet. It'll appear on the draw. Join me, and I'll post that on our Team Viewers Room. That's our plan for next week, guys. That's what we're teaching. I've shown you enough that, and I hope by now we've dispelled the false idea that one can make just trade using just indicators, tools, systems, etc. Anyone can make pips trading. I've demonstrated, I've shown it to you, and some have started doing it. That isn't the skill of trading. It's not the skill of trading, jumping between threads and learning indicators. 95% of your time should be layered in controlling drawdown. That is where the real money is spent. That is where the real money, a true trader is. Not on indicators, systems, threads on systems. Anyone can do that. That system has to be able to control drawdown to where you want and are comfortable with it. That is a skill I teach. The true method of trading is controlling your drawdown. God bless from Brian.